Cholo. All right, so I'm gonna keep going on this topic until I hit a nerve and there's some engagement. Because hey, if I can, if I can apply and learn something from this process, then I'll learn it while I'm sharing. So to continue on that train of thought, I didn't really go deeper into race and dating and that sort of thing. There were two groups of people that scored the lowest as far as desirability in the dating game on OkCupid. Okay, and again, I don't know who uses that platform anymore. I think that's a 2008 thing, but apparently there are people still using OkCupid. But on their platform, um, I don't like to do this, guys, but I'm gonna have to use these stupid terms because most people don't know what I'm talking about because they haven't been educated on the human at all. So my entire life has been dedicated to studying the human. And so I've found terms and created terms and accessed terms that are superior and that are on par with where an apex race would go. But so I'll use stupid terms like black, which has no basis in reality, or Asian, which is even worse. What the heavens is an Asian? Putin? He's Russian. Russia's in Asia. Is he Asian? No, he's white. What? See how unintelligent that system is? Anyway, Siberians, are they Asians? Yes, they're Asian, but they're white too, some of them. Western Siberians. Kazakhstan people from Kazakhstan, Kazakhs. Are they white? What are they, Asian? Well, they kind of look Asian. I don't know. See, so we got to get away from those sort of stupid terms. Asia's a giant continent with lots of anthrotypes there, different types of people there. So anyway, so I'll use those terms just for now. I don't like to because it's beneath my station, but whatever. I'm speaking to the world, and I'm sorry, guys, you have been lied to. I just have to use the lies that you know to help elevate the story. That's what I'm doing. So anyway, so in this study done by OkCupid, Asian men, again, that's a stupid term, but I'll use it, and black women, another stupid term, but I'll use it. I'm going to say it every single time I use these terms just to protect my intelligence and my integrity. So black women and Asian men were scored the lowest for their sex. So, which is, I think, unusual, but whatever. I could see why black women would score the lowest because of the perceived masculinity that is expressed by that group of women, the perceived masculinity. And men want subtlety, they want femininity, they want cooperation. And if they can afford that, if they can get that, they will go for it and they will have it. And so black women who don't exist were magical fairy tale people, but I'm using the term to describe women that I actually respect. Black women are perceived as masculine, as belligerent, and uncooperative. And so they scored the lowest. The only group of men that actually consistently dated them on OkCupid were black men, another magical fantasy people that don't exist. But again, I'm using terms that unfortunately you guys have been lied to, so you don't know what actual humans are. You do. You actually do in your heart. You just have been lied to. So I'm sorry I got to use stupid terms. So black men were the only group that positively rated and positively dated black women. Asian men, interesting enough. So when you go to the men, Asian men scored very low, which I thought was strange because females and women, and I separate the two, but because I honor women, females to me are just like scenery. I don't care about them, but I still respect them because they're humans. But women and females typically rated Asian men extremely low, which I thought was strange because women and women typically, females typically prefer stability, safety, and some sort of structure. They really prefer that. They'll lie and talk about independence and freedom and liberty. All humans want those things, but women will ham it up more than they actually want it. You don't want that much freedom and liberty when you've got children and you want to live in a stable, structured home that's safe. Women prefer safety and structure over freedom and liberty because if you want freedom and liberty, just be homeless and don't have a man around you. That's totally free. Very few women will do that. So the Asian men were rated low, which I thought was strange because typically when you look at statistics, Asian, and again, I'm using stupid terms that don't matter, but Asian, which refers to um, Chinese, Korean, Japanese derived peoples. Japanese people are Pacific Islanders. That's, again, they call Japanese Asians, but they're not. They're Pacific Islanders. Sorry, guys, for all these divergences, but it's just what it is. I have to be intelligent. I have to respect myself, and I can't call people what I know they are not. I'm not going to call Marian women black, but I have in this show, in this thing. So pardon me. So all of these divergences you can follow because you're intelligent. You've got a soul. Apex and you're chosen. Make sure you drop a like. So anyway, Asian men scored very low, which I thought was strange because Asian men are extremely secure, extremely stable, and financially. Look, if you're a woman and you want to marry somebody who's got good credit, who's got like comes from a family that probably has some structures around masculinity and fatherhood and things like that, you want a stable man. You want an Asian dude. And I hate that term, but you want someone with Chinese, Korean, Japanese background, typically, especially those who are, longer generational in this country, like they're third, fourth, fifth, eighth generation, like the Japanese and Chinese and Japanese people in America. Excuse me, not a lot.